Hello, welcome back to a playthrough of Exile 2 Crystal Souls. Last time we completed the quest to recover the 3 giant statues and give them to O'Rourke at Fort Dranlan, and we got a Mithril helm out of that. Pretty cool. Before we head to Fort Dubno, I wanted to go ahead and level up, because I guess the higher level we are, the better chance of enemies fleeing rather than wanting to fight. So I think that's a pretty big reason to do it. Because there are a bunch of enemies waiting outside the city that apparently want to fight. So okay, let's go ahead and kind of just use the same stuff. We have a lot of points for Ferdinand. And let's go assassination. And we'll just leave it as is. Okay, actually, yeah, we do that, I guess. Snorm. Yeah, you need to max out your bashing weapons, and you can go for disarm traps. I guess 7 is probably as much as we would ever need, so I think we're gonna not increase it beyond that anymore. Cinnamon, at this point, I think we just need spell points rather than intelligence. Same with yeah, I think we just need more spell points, and yeah, we'll call that good. I literally clicked cancel. Hopefully that didn't. Yeah, I think everybody is good. Okay, so we are going to head out the north gate, and you will see why. Okay, so you might think it's just these. Well, that's not the case. There's a bunch, or 2 other groups beyond the bridge. These are not spiders. These are all Anea. So these will not flee. They will want to fight us. So we don't want to deal with that. So we're gonna basically just make a beeline for Dubno. Okay, now we will make a beeline, or really what would be, well, what would be a diagonally, straight line, basically. Well, I guess calling a line straight is kind of redundant, but, yeah, we need to talk to the, the gremlins. You re-enter the glade and explain triumphantly what you have found. The gremlins whoop for joy, not only because they know where the women are, but because they get to go and make some creature's life a living hell. Okay. They immediately set out about preparing for the woman's return, combing their hair, straightening their beanies, and shoving piles of dirty gremlin laundry under big mushrooms. In the confusion, you would have no trouble entering the glade. Okay. A small patch of crypt mushrooms growing here. I guess that is probably pretty valuable for alchemy, I would assume. Anyway, that's cool. We did that. Let's go ahead and get stuff identified. I think he's to the left, if I recall correctly. So we did get the Mithril helm. We're probably going to give that to maybe Baldo or Ingraham, somebody like that. And then next we're going to do the Empire Fortress or Tower to the northwest. That's also related to a quest in Fort Dranlan, so be good to do. A crystal wand. It's interesting. A giant club. That might be good. A rod of healing. Bronze plate. Ring of weight. So that's trash. And asp gloves. Yeah. Okay, we can't sell anything to you. I think we can sell stuff up this way though. What is it's not open yet, I guess. You can't sell to you. Might have to go to Seal Vault to sell things. Again, I have trouble remembering the towns. While we, yeah, so yeah, you don't have a quest for me. That's in Seal Vault. Okay, you know, we might be able to sell to you. Yes, okay. Okay, let's go ahead and that. I guess crypt shrooms are good, so we'll keep it for now. Crystal wand, what does this do? Spell undead, okay, we'll sell that. Magic short sword. 250, that's not too great. A giant club. Interesting, 15 damage, but I guess this is chance to hit potentially, so yeah, not very good. A black broadsword. And then you have bronze chainmail, so on to flame. Definitely don't sell that. Healing, this is probably pretty good, but we're gonna sell it though. And then yeah, sell the bronze plate. It's fine. Oops, crude sapphire. Okay, so let's get our inventory sorted out quickly. So we need to drop some things. So this might be trash if we, yeah, we can't sell it. Okay. Drop both of those. Mithril helm. So what armor do you have? Steel helm. Yeah, you got this, which is a very nice weapon. Have similar armor. You have the emerald helm. So I guess let's give this to, yeah, we don't have to give it to anybody. We're gonna use it. And we give that to Storm. And I think we're good. Feels good to get everything back to the way it should be. I think these poison you actually. I can't remember. It's been too long, but yeah, but you know, I think they do actually. So yeah, we don't want those. Okay, so we're all sorted out. Now the question is, well, we have to make our way back. So I'm gonna see you guys now because I imagine this is not going to be a really fun for me. Made our way back. We should be able to rest heal, I would hope. Save the game. Okay, now we can go into the huge Icky Marsh, which is a pretty, you know, maybe not the most eloquent description, but you know, it's accurate though. You can't really argue with that. This is a pretty big swamp. It's pretty icky, as we're about to find out. We actually got really lucky. Did not get poisoned. There's of course more enemies up here, so we have lots of fun things to do when we get outside. But we can go into the dungeon without being poisoned. It's great. That's really nice. Go ahead and update the save. And this place looks very cool. Entry chamber, Tower of Eldoron. And there might be guardians. All of these statues is making me kind of uncomfortable. Might be able to talk to this one. It looks special. Nope. Okay. Yeah, these are not able to attack us, of course, because they are. I say that as long as you don't walk next to them. That's just a trap, I guess. Okay, I'm thinking there's a secret here somewhere, because why else would this be trapped? Right, so just save the game, and just to make this go faster, we're gonna disable sounds, and we're just gonna check. There's no way that there's nothing here. Actually, nothing here. Unless I missed it. Okay. That's very sad. Very interesting dungeon. I appreciate the fact that there was not a huge amount of enemies so far. This is a small, cramped kitchen. Dominating one end of the room is a huge cast iron cauldron filled with gray, bubbling goo. It actually smells good, rather meaty. There are bowls nearby. Well, let's save, and if this is not good, then yeah, I think we will... Huh, okay, tastes just like beef stew. Delicious. Okay, awesome. Well, that's a recipe that we should probably find out how to make, because I think that'd be a hit at the taverns. Probably make a fortune off that. This is gonna be coarse. Well, not coarse, but it's gonna do damage to us. Okay, so they fooled you with the second one, but there's gonna be a secret here, I'm positive. Or not. Maybe in the crates, if we check the crates. Nope. You know, we just love the shock therapy, I guess. Okay, we've explored both of those. Let's go up here. Very eerie that there's nobody around. It feels very strange. What is this? There's a level. Very interesting. Yeah, it's blocked. Oh no, you see a huge black auto, splattered with spots of blood and other unpleasant things. With several small clouds of sulfur smoke, demonic beings appear to defend the altar. Oh my. Yeah, it took a while, but we should be able to probably one-shot these guys, right? Okay, not quite. There we go. We don't need to cast magic, really. We're just gonna do a minor heal. And it might be worth... yeah, it's not gonna work, yeah. That's bad. Defend. Oh man, the endless spell casting. I should have kept the sound off. Would have been better, probably. Yeah, okay, they're not as weak as I was thinking. We're not exactly doing huge damage to them, which is unfortunate. Not poisoned anymore. Okay, that's cool. We all are going to cast. Oh wait, they are fire resistant. Yeah, so definitely don't cast firewall. Yeah, we could do. I mean, that's kind of expensive. Kind of expensive.
On who?
The damage is crazy. Okay. Let's approach. You go to the altar, there's nothing on it, and it doesn't impress you. Okay, nice. Yeah, this is probably going to be a dungeon where you have to solve like a puzzle or something, but let's go ahead and... A bit paranoid, let's maybe you even make another save before we start messing with levels. One of the pillars slides soundlessly into the ceiling. Then you hear a strange chiming noise. It makes the walls vibrate. Nice. No, I just want to, yeah. An ice hydra, a giant, cave giant, and a Exile. Oh, an eye beast, excuse me. Interesting, okay. Always going for Mia. Jeez. Oh, there's a guardian now, okay. Well, we got to heal.
On who?
Hopefully we get a high roll. That's pretty good. And we will go ahead and use some magic heal. Yeah, that poison is kind of crazy.
On who?
Oh, that was a mistake. Hey, the Guardian is down. Yeah, it'd be cheaper to get rid of this now rather than wait. Okay. This is an interesting place. I mean, he is an Orc Mage, right? So he's going to be pretty formidable when it comes to magic. Find his stairway, spiraling further up into the tower. Yeah, okay, because up until this point, it's really been pretty easy. So it's gonna get, I imagine, much more difficult sooner and sooner. Can we? What is that? Golem. I'm not familiar with the golem. Kind of reminds me of Tower of Magiel. There was a dungeon in that game called Dreadfall, which had like I think it was 8 floors to it. So it was really quite the epic dungeon. It was really cool. Yeah, I think it was the last year I finally went through the game as a necromancer and actually beat the normal campaign on normal difficulty with just the adventure mode. So essentially it's a roguelike, but the standard difficulty gives you a life at every like soul levels, right? At level 10, level 20, right? So you can essentially die up to like I think I don't remember, eight times throughout the playthrough spaced out, right? If you if you have that many lives. So yeah, but yeah, it was a great experience. So okay, the golem, 200 health, decent armor, right? Something. It has 3 attacks with a 3d10. So it's fearless, right? It doesn't, it's inanimate. Magic resistant, not good. Fire resistant, not good. Cold resistant, not good. Poison resistant, not good. Interestingly, it's okay, I was gonna say it's weak to code. No, it's obviously immune to code. Yeah, this thing's gonna be tough. Now, there's only one of them though.